The other morning, I got a phone call, probably about 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. I really didn't even look. It was one of those, my phone rang, I rolled out of bed and realized, oh my gosh, today's the day. I got my coffee.
You got your cup?
With all my mushrooms in it.
Okay, I'm going to.
All right, I'll be back.
All right, I'll see you.
Okay, all right. I really don't think that there could be a more better way to wake up than new babies. Whether that means new babies born on the farm or new babies that you gotta go pick up. So today I'm thankful for the fact that it is a 70-degree morning and it is 6:20 this morning. The sweet lady here at the post office called me first thing this morning and she just told me, she was like, "Are these meat birds?" And I explained to her, I said, "Yes, they are." And I said, Murray McMurray Hatchery is really, really good. They've got really good quality, and so far all of our meat birds, or even laying hens that we've received from them, have been really awesome. And I told her about the YouTube channel, just in case if she wants to follow their journey and kind of see how they are raised. These little guys are definitely sounding quite active, so let's get them home and get them put on their brooder, so then I can go finish starting my day. Hey. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Boy, is that not a way to start your morning. When it comes to baby chicks and receiving them in the mail, I am going to be very honest. I always hold my breath when it comes to opening the box, because you're like, oh gosh, there could be one that may not have made it. But honestly, not with Murray McMurray Hatchery. It actually worked out perfectly. Later that morning, we had clinic over at Green Comfort School of Herbal Medicine, and we were seeing a couple of clients that had scheduled appointments. So I had plenty of time to get up, get these babies all situated, of course, give them a little bit of love, and then I spent the rest of my day at the Herbal School. later that day, I came home and my husband has been working his butt off here in this barn. And I wanted to give you a little bit of an update on that because pretty much every opportunity that he has, he is up here working, except right now. Right now, he's down in the garage working on some of our side-by-sides and four-wheelers and getting them ready for a trip that we have coming up where we load up all the four-wheelers and head to Hatfield and go four-wheeling for the weekend. That's something else that we really like to do as a family. But I was able to snag a couple of clips of him working up here, and I wanted to just kind of share with you what he was doing. Now, this barn is going to be a fully functioning building. Yes, it's going to be a barn, but we are going to need electricity up here. And I've had a lot of people ask about if we're planning on getting solar, and the answer is yes, just probably not right now. Part of our journey with what we like to do is we want to do pretty much as possible for ourselves. So he was able to borrow a good friend of ours, Mini X, and he ran underground feeders for the 400 amp service that will power this entire pole barn. Then my husband's plan is to go ahead and hook up our lights, which I will talk to you about, of course, when that is time. And then we're slowly going to be doing some of the finishing work in here. But before we can do that, I know the ground still is gravel and we are still waiting on garage doors. I am hoping that they're going to be here soon. But unfortunately, with kind of everything that's going on and shortages, we don't have a date yet for our garage doors. And right now it is what it is. And in the meantime, my husband reached out to a few different concrete companies. We ended up going with a gentleman who's local that does concrete, and his plan to do this entire 40 by 80, it's roughly going to cost us about 15 grand, which I didn't think was pretty bad at all. Some of the other quotes that we had received were a little bit quite higher than that, and this guy came extremely recommended. So that is next. And then of course lights, and then we're waiting on garage doors, and then basically once the garage doors are in, then we're gonna really start, you know, working on here and getting this all up to date. And I'm very much excited to get in here and start doing some of the projects that we're already talking about. And we have quite a few projects. A lot of you that have been following our story, you guys see that we have a Wood-Mizer wood mill. And so that's some of the things that in my vision for products and what we can turn out. So I'm really excited to see what type of woodworking products we can put out on our Etsy shop. Of course, it's going to be the Honeystead brand, and hopefully by then I'll have one of those really fancy wood burning stamps with our logo on it, so that anything that we build has that logo on it. And maybe we'll even design and build some of our own hives. But for right now, we're definitely still treasure mapping. And I'm just excited to take you guys along with us. Let's go check on that swarm that I caught the other day. And it looks like we've got some activity. Now, I forgot to take that queen clip out. I'll definitely go ahead and plan on grabbing that, but I would say I'm confident that they are going to be wanting to stick around. Awesome. Well, welcome home, girls. I'm glad you like your new digs. If you guys have been following our story for a little while, you guys have seen that many years back, my husband and my dad and my son milled up some beautiful cedar for us to build all of our raised beds. And this year we decided to give them a little bit of a facelift. So my dad because he's also painting all the fences black, we decided go ahead and paint the raised beds just on the outside, and I really like how they ended up. We'll definitely keep you guys posted on the barn. And then of course, all the baby chickens as they grow. And don't forget to check out Murray McMurray Hatchery for any of your future baby chicks. They have got quite a bit of selection, and I have thoroughly impressed with overall the quality of the baby chicks that we have received from them throughout the years. I'll put their link down below, and then I'll also tag their YouTube channel so you guys can follow along and see what else they've been up to. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty and learn something old. Bye guys.